Hey guys, what's going on? Another winning day in the Discords. It's what we call the trifecta, which is IWM alerts and both of the 0DTE SPX spreads in the income spread service from Lance and Phil. So I'm going to go through that second Discord. I'm not going to go into the IWM alerts. Basically, IWM won really nicely again today. And a lot of people are in both. So a lot of people are in Lance and Phil's 0DT SPX, a lot of people are in IWM, and the ones that are in both get three trades all within the space of a few hours. That when they win, we call it a trifecta. So it's pretty cool. So today, I'm going to show you how you can win more than 90% of your trades in this service, in this spread service. But before we get into all of that, if you don't know who I am yet, my name is Russell Barber, and I've been testing hundreds of alert services for years now. Alert services, indicators, training courses, all that stuff. If you'd like to see my top 10 alert services video for 2025, just check out the video linked in the description below, and you'll be able to learn all about the best alert services out there. So definitely check that out. So I wanted to basically go through today's two trades in the 0DTE SPX income spread service. I'll leave a link in the description below if you want to join us. This system is amazing. It's almost doubled Phil's account last year from his trades. Lance made about 50% on his accounts with his trades. There's over a 90% win rate on both of these, which is phenomenal. And for once, I'm going to actually show you both the trades. I'm going to show you Lance's 0DTE trade and Phil's 0DTE trade. Usually I've been focusing on Phil's, but I thought I'd make sure Lance got included today because part of the trifecta, right? You've got IWM alerts, which was a winner. You've got Lance's 0DTE, and then you've got Phil's 0DTE. So hang around and I'll show you what happened with both of these particular trades. But first, let's look at what the trades were. The market today was looking bullish, so it looked like the investing teacher or Lance was going to do a put credit spread or PCS, and he basically did a PCS or put credit spread to sell the 5290s and buy the 5280 puts all in one go for 0.4 with a stop at 1.2. And it was pretty phenomenal because he alerts this at 10 a.m. Eastern time every single day, so you know when the alert's coming out, which is really easy to follow. And it comes out right after IWM alerts, so it's really cool to go straight into a more laid back, high probability trade like this. So you can see here that Lance posted just half an hour later that you'd be able to close this at 0.2. So remember, if you're at 0.4 and it drops to 0.2, you're 50% in the profit. So you might want to wait a bit longer, get more premium out of it. But half an hour to get 50% is really, really nice. So let's take a look at what that trade looked like visually. So if you look at these bottom two lines here, kind of move everything up. These were the strike prices of the bought put and the sold put for Lance's. And you can see they're much more conservative than Phil's, which are these top two. They're much lower down, so you have a less likely chance of being taken out on a market sell-off, which it actually did actually sell off pretty aggressively, but it came nowhere close to the strikes that Lance had chosen for his put credit spread. The indicator here, I'm going to remove it in a second. I just wanted to show it to you. It's called Infinity Algo. I'll leave a link in the description below because it can be very helpful. You can see it's very accurate. The buy signals and sell signals and take profits can be very helpful even on the 1 minute time frame. It's been very accurate for me. It's one of my favorite algo systems. I'll leave a link so you can purchase it. It's very cheap. It's like $99 for lifetime. But I thought it would be interesting to look at it here so you can start to make decisions. So for example, in this first hour of trading from here to here is an hour of trading. You had a buy signal. So if you're doing well with Lance's trade at 9 and you're taking profits, the algorithm saying to take profits and you're already at 50% or more, you can always close out the trade before it starts to sell off. Like if you get this idea here, this sell, for example, and you're already doing really well, you might want to be like, okay, well, I've already got most of my profits for the day. I'm not going to risk this sell-off, which did come down all the way down here. You can see it taking profits all the way down here. But the good news is, if you were in Phil's trade, which remember is these two lines, another put credit spread, I'll show you the numbers in a sec, this would have inspired you because you'd be like, okay, cool, we've regained the strikes again. We have a smart buy, and sure enough, taking profit all the way up on here, meaning that we're staying above these strikes and having a profitable trade. So Lances wasn't challenged at all. It was done within an hour. That was reflected inside the general chat here. I think people were thanking Lance pretty quickly. Yeah, so this guy Dangerous got out at point two within an hour. So pretty good. And so some people are doing Lance's trades and some are doing Phil's. So that was Lance. Phil's trade is always posted like this, so a little bit different to see. And he always posts at 10:41, so you know when that's coming out as well. 10:41 Eastern. So if we look at the charts right here, let me just remove the indicator that I have on here so that it's kind of messy. But you can see how it could help you manage emotionally some of these trades for something like that. But here is Phil's strike. So if you go to the Discord here, he sold a put at 5,400, which was significantly higher. So up here. And he bought a put at 53.95. So green line right here. And this happened. So remember that there's difference in timings here, which is cool because you kind of get two for one, right? So Lance's fill is at 9 my time, which is around here. And then the 10:40, sorry, 9:40 is actually, let me get this straight. So gotta make sure I get this one right. Let's delete this guy. So Phil always goes in at 9:40 my time. So if I draw that on here, 9:40. Oh, it's been a long day. So Phil entered kind of at the peak here. So it would have been a little bit of a hero's journey to hold through as these strikes got challenged. But again, with that indicator, we saw a buy signal pop up, the Infinity Algo, and that would have given people some hope, hopefully, at this point here, because these strikes were being challenged fairly significantly for a fair period of time. And it's just part of the system. You have to be okay with it, and a lot of people in the chat room are starting to get used to it and be able to deal with it. But both were winners today. You can see from the Discord here. People put their filled prices, so quite good premium. And then by 12:54, the point one fill should be coming in, so 12:54. So around about here. So Phil's trade was closing around here. So while Lance's only lasted probably from here to here, Phil's lasted, it was a bit more pain. Bit more gain though, a little bit more premium collected, and he lasted till about here. So both trades were a winner today. So including IWM alerts, which is the scalping IWM options at market open, it was a trifecta day, which is phenomenal. So these trades, because they trade over 90% win rate, as long as you stick to the plan and don't take the occasional loss to heart, then these work out very profitable. And so I actually did poll people recently on if they've been profitable, and here is the poll. Not very many people answered, but the people that did, 13 people said 100% of them had been profitable, which is pretty cool. So pretty nice to see. Here's some of the stats that came out. So you can basically email me at stockalertsreviewed@protonmail.com, and I can send you the spreadsheets for 2024, 2025, and all these performance metrics for this system. So if you're anyway apprehensive this is some kind of scam, which is not, then you can see that this has got a positive expectancy and it's a phenomenal system and people love it. So people are excited. So Amber here made the trifecta, so that's good. She's in both IWM alerts and took Lance and Phil's trades here. So she unfilled at 0.15. So trifecta, it's definitely lots of medals, so it's pretty cool. And she did the butterfly strategy, so quadfecta. So people were winning here. You can see this stuff, all this stuff here. People post their profits here often, and a lot of people are just using a few contracts. So you can see that People are regularly hitting, so April 24th was today. Not many people post. Sometimes it's hard to get engagement in these smaller discords, but Robert got $150 today. It's not bad for doing very little, right? Vixeland didn't post his profits, but he posted that he got the profit on it. Fred Style got 180, which is good. Josh got plus 170, realized profit was 140. So people are using a small number of contracts, but do this day in, day out. Take the odd loss, which can be hard to deal with, but you make it back. And we do have a positive track record on this over a year and 4 months now available. So again, if you want to see that track record or you want to join, just email me stockalertsreviewed@protonmail.com. I'll put that in the description below for you guys as well. Anyway, hopefully it's helpful and I'll talk to you guys soon.